What's up guys, Incloaked here, back with another video. First of all, I want to apologize for the delay on this video. As some of you know, last week I was sick, and some days ago actually, when the video was pretty much ready to render and upload to YouTube, I lost some content, so I had to get some new content and remake the video. But here is it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Before we're gonna get started, I would like to know what you guys think of the new layout. As you can see, you see my social media on the top, the webcam overlay. This is not actually my live screen. My live screen has some more additional features, which looks pretty nice actually. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, some of you guys ask like, hey man, when do you stream, or where do you stream, or platform you stream on? To answer those questions, at the moment I don't really have a schedule yet. As some of you know, the house here is kind of like a bunker, so the connection isn't always as stable. Usually it works out, you know, I can stream for a couple of hours, but sometimes it's just really bad, so I can't make promises like, hey man, I'm gonna stream this day, this hour. So for the moment it's kind of random. You probably will be able to catch me in the weekends, and usually late afternoon, I would say 5-6 o'clock, which is Europe time, so UTC +1. So to answer the question like, where do I stream on? Well, my current choices are mainly Mixer, which is owned by Microsoft and is pretty new since 2016 I believe, and Twitch, which is from Amazon and it's like huge, you know. So I streamed on Twitch. It's been pretty difficult actually to get recognized as a new streamer, you know, because you get like 0 or till like 3 viewers in the beginning, and nobody's gonna scroll down 50 pages just to find you streaming there. And Mixer seems to be easier, so for now I stream on Mixer. And if you guys want to know like, hey, what's Mixer, or how do I like watch your streams, you can simply sign up mixer.com, log in with your email. I assume you guys have an email, and that's pretty much it. You'll be able to watch anyone who's streaming there. However, in the future I want to think about going back to Twitch. As you know, there's a lot more people watching it and a lot more people know about it, so I think it's easier to like get a bigger audience there. The Mixer for the moment is just to grow the community, just like I do my YouTube, my social medias, to get more known, you know. So my Twitch name is somewhere there on the social media overlay, so you guys can still follow me, or you know, check out my profile. I'll be updating it within a couple of days as I want to change my stuff. But without further ado, let's get on to the video. So this video is gonna be about how to get more kills in Apex Legends, as you guys can see in the title, as this was requested by someone on my social media. These tips will apply pretty much to any console you're playing on, so PC, Xbox and PS4. The first thing I want to talk about are the main aspects of this game. Now this pretty much applies to 90% of the FPS games you would play, so for example CSGO, it would work out as well. Now the first one is aim. It's pretty straightforward. You know, the more bullets you hit on your enemy, the more damage you deal, the quicker he's down and the less time he has to take you down. Now the second main aspect of this game is movement. I mean, this, of course this is important in any game, but especially in Apex Legends, simply because you can slide or slide down hills, you can increase your speed, and it's already a fast-paced game. So movement is really important. You know, if you move quicker around, you'll be dodging more bullets, which meaning less dying and overall just more kills. Now the third main aspect I want to talk about is sound. It's again extremely important. It's gonna help you out in so many ways. Just to give you an example, gunshots, you can hear them on the other side of the map, which means you know where's the enemy, you can locate them, and you know, before they locate you. Another example is footsteps. Yeah, if you're actually in a building, let's take bunker for example, and you're on one side of the bunker, you can actually hear the door opening on the other side, you can hear the footsteps on the metal. So the sound is extremely important to locate enemies before they locate you. And just a quick bonus tip, what you can do if you don't want to make sound, if you actually know like an enemy is in a certain building and you want to approach them without making sound, you can do crouching. It's so much more quieter, or quieter is this word, so much more quiet, whatever, and it's really gonna help you get more kills for sure. So keep that in mind, sound is important guys. Okay guys, let's start on with the actual tips. Now as you guys can see right now in my screen, it's the button layout. Now you can actually customize them the way you want, or you can select one that you would like to use. It's mostly personal preference, and I personally don't really know if this works for PC, as I play on PlayStation myself. But you know, I changed the default one to button puncher. Well, the reason being is because when I'm fighting on like really close range, point blank range, I often accidentally press on the R button, so not R1 or R2, but the actual joystick button, meaning on default you start punching someone, and that half or 1 second, I would say a second, is pretty crucial if someone is like right in front of you shooting with the R99 or Peacekeeper. You know, that 1 second can kill you. That's the reason why I changed it to button puncher, to actually, if I press it on accident, I'm starting to crouch, so this can actually help me to dodge some bullets, for example. So that's the first thing I want to point out. This really helped me a lot and saved me many times. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is the training room. As you guys can see in the background, I have a video displaying it. The training room, I must say I personally don't use it because, you know, I find it boring and I prefer to play against real people. I hope in the future they're gonna add something like a bot kind of room, so you can actually practice against moving targets. But you know, the training room is really nice. You can just pick up any gun you want, even legendary guns, which I didn't know myself in the beginning either. But when you slide down from the hill on the right, you have the legendary guns, so like a Kraber or a Mastiff and all that kind of stuff. For the moment, as far as I know, you can't like add attachments in it. But you know, if you can control your aim and recoil on the Archview one without any attachments, it's only gonna be easier with attachments. So just keep that in mind. But the training room, I personally think, is really helpful for practicing your actual aim. You know, you have the targets, you can try aiming on the head, you can slide down off some rocks or slide down off a hill and shoot while you're sliding. You can use zip lines, trick shotting, all that kind of stuff. It can really help you out practicing your aim on targets that, you know, don't shoot back. Instead of you just go drop on the hot zone, and you know, you're practicing your aim on 3 moving targets and they start shooting back at you and you die, and you don't really have the time to practice it. So the training room, really useful for that, I personally think. You guys should check that one out as well. Alright, the next tip I want to give you guys is keeping your focus and not panicking. Now what I mean by this is, I found it doing myself actually a lot. You know, I see an enemy, I got my gun in my hand and I just start shooting at it, but not really focusing on the target. I focus like on an area around him as well. And if you really focus on hitting your target, he's running to the right, so hit like a millimeter on your screen, for example, in front of him, depending on the range he's at. But really focus on leading your shots, aiming on your target, and this helped me out a ton. For example, if I will be shooting 30 bullets with the R99 on the guy, and you know the R99 shoots quick, and if you hit your bullets it's devastating, but if you don't, you gotta reload, and that is again a crucial second where you can just die. So you really want to focus on hitting your targets, not panicking, and simply don't care about dying. So the next tip I want to give you guys is watching respawn ships. Now I had a pretty nice clip to show you guys exactly what I mean. But you know, as I said, I lost some content and I don't have it on my PlayStation more, so I couldn't re-download it either. Now what I mean with this, pretty much as I already explained, you locate the enemy before they locate you. So basically you get the first shot to take. Now for example, there's gonna be one guy that's alive yet in the squad and he's respawning 2 of his teammates. They will have no gear, nothing pretty much. Now of course there's supply bins, but the chance to get fully stacked R301 and wingman, gold armor, purple armor, it's pretty low, you know. So what I personally like to do is, when I locate an enemy ship or a respawn ship, I might head over to that location. The first thing I do is take out my grenades. I wait till they almost start dropping and I start throwing my grenades from there. What you can do as well is, for example, if you're a Bangalore, you can throw your airstrike, or if you're Gibraltar, you can throw your bombardment, and you have pretty much instant kill on those people that are respawning already. Now usually the person that respawns them walks away before, or the person doesn't get noticed, or you start looting somewhere else already. but all that remains is basically taking out one, or if unlucky, 2-person jet. But you know, if you have the first shot on them, it shouldn't be a big of a deal, and it's really gonna help you getting more kills in the game. So that's a really cool tip that you guys should follow. Watching respawn ships, it got me a lot of kills and really helps out getting a higher kill game. Alright, the next tip I want to give you guys is pretty similar to one before, which is all about locating the enemy before they locate you. This one's gonna be about care packages, however. As you guys know, there's 2 care packages in game. One being orange and white and one being blue and white. Well, the orange white one, which you can actually see once it's landed, is the actual in-game care package. It drops a lot slower but has the possibility to contain legendary weapons like the Mastiff, the Kraber, etc. And the blue and white one is a lifeline care package from the ultimate skill that the character has. Now it's nice to know that once a care package is landed, it will shoot up a blue beam in the sky just like the hot zone will be. Now if your point is, or your goal is to get to that care package and grab the loot, and the blue beam suddenly disappears, this probably means that enemies have opened the care package, as once the care package is opened, the blue beam disappears. Now keep in mind that engaging towards the care package of course doesn't necessarily mean that you get a full squad killed, but again, you locate the enemy before they locate you, so you get the first shot to take, and if you do it right, it can end up giving you some nice kills. So what I usually like to do, as I'm pretty kill hungry, I usually like to locate lifeline care packages and try to take out some enemies over there, and this really helps me stepping up my kill game. For the last and final tip of this video guys, it's gonna be about the environment, using it to your advantage and predicting your opponent's next move. Now again, I had a nice clip to show you guys, or explain it to you guys, but you know, I lost that content, so I might even do a remake on this actual video when I have new content. But, you know, let's get on with it. So like I said, it's all about using the environment and predicting your opponent's next move. Just to give you guys a couple of samples, as I don't have the video itself. For example, let's say you're in Skull Town, you know, and you're in a building. You might not have ammo, or you don't have a gun, and one guy is chasing you in the building a couple of meters behind you. What can you do? Well, you know he's gonna chase you. He knows you or don't have ammo, or no HP, or no gun, as you're pretty much not shooting back. You could, for example, as in Skull Town, there's a lot of doors, a lot of windows. You could, for example, just get out of there, get out the window, get out the door, and simply climb on the roof. At least what I found on console, on PlayStation 4, I don't know if it might be different on PC, you know, it's more hardcore players and there's a lot more people playing on PC. But it helped me a lot of times just to get out of situations I normally wouldn't be able to get out of, as simply people don't look on the rooftops or on the buildings itself. They pretty much only focused on looting on the insides. So that's just a quick example that you guys can use to using your environment and outsmarting your opponent. Another quick example that I could give you guys that actually have a video of this on my Instagram though, which is then somewhere, well, you know, up there on the social media panel, so you guys can check it out. But what I did, I was solo, the rest of my squad was dead, and I had 2 squads fighting against each other. Now first what I did is I was taking their attention by shooting them. They saw me, they started chasing me. As the zone was approaching, there was a kind of hurry for them as well to move out, getting back in the zone. So what I did, I slide down this bridge. I popped some smoke on the floor, as I was Bangalore at the time. What I did, I throw a grenade on the floor where I was at on that moment. Well, you know what happens when an enemy chases you, they're gonna step on that grenade pretty much. So I threw a bunch of grenades, and that's pretty much predicting your opponent's next move. You know they're gonna chase you. For example, if you're with a full squad, what you can do is you make a portal to your squad, they chase you to go in the portal, and then your full squad is there waiting for them to come out and start shooting them. You know, that's all small things, predicting your opponent's next move, using the environment to your advantage. And I'm surely gonna make a remake, do a remake on this video with actual content that I can show you guys, because I can form it in words and explain you, and I mean, you most likely will understand it. but examples is just a whole lot better. So keep that in mind, guys. Use your environment, predict your opponent's next move, and it's basically a strategy. Playing games like this, it helps so much if you know what someone's gonna do. If you think what would you do in that situation and play onto that, basically it's a game changer for sure. So guys, I'll be wrapping this video up again. Sorry for the delay on the video. I'm actually making it up for it as I'm working on another video already, and I hope to be able to post it this week. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I'm uploading a new video on YouTube. Again, check out my social medias, my Twitch, my Mixer, and I hope you guys enjoyed.